a soul sauce workout by Dr. MLE Beach Witch. Today's soul sauce workout is all about our core, working the front and the back of the core, getting into our glutes, because glutes are part of the core too, preparing you for shape-shifting and soul flight. So all of my soul sauce workouts are paired with a soul floss workout, physical movement to prime you for creative provocation. Sauce, then floss. You need about an hour total, about 30 minutes for soul sauce and then another 30 for soul floss. If you don't have that much time, you're missing out. You're going to be bummed, because arriving at your writing desk with your heart thumping, your endorphins jamming is a delicious, enlivening feeling. My ambition here is that we all arrive at that creative activity feeling stronger, happier, and more confident, which is what we get from the physical movement. However, if you don't have that much time, that's cool. Make the workout work for you. Soul sauce, the butterfly, comes in 4 rounds that again take about 30 minutes. Each round has 2 sets, strength followed by stretch. So strength, stretch, strength, stretch, strength, stretch, strength, stretch. If your body's not up for all 4 rounds, you don't have enough time for all 4 rounds, you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4. What you need for today's workout is a yoga mat or something similar, water, and yourself. You might also want an upbeat, enlivening playlist to get you in the fitness vibe. If that's so, cue it up right now. I feel like I've said everything you need to know. So let's get started, butterflies. Soles of your feet together. Take your knees out wide. Do what I'm doing here and make sure that you've got enough space to stretch long. All right, soles of your feet back together. Drop your knees wide, maybe rock it out a little bit. Start to feel into your hips, into your wing bones. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Big breath in, let your belly fill up. Let your chest grow. And then exhale. Press your lower back all the way down, bring your navel into your spine. So I want you to feel that sensation again. Grow, grow, grow. And then exhale, navel to spine. Lower back to the floor 2 more times. You need these deep breaths throughout the workout. We got to fuel the fire. Give the burn some oxygen. Fingertips gentle behind your head, elbows wide. Basic crunch to start, straight up, straight down. So as I layer on complexity, you can come back to this move at any time, rolling ribs to hips, peeling your shoulder blades off the mat. Exhale up, inhale down. If this puts too much pressure on your hips, on your groin, on your inner thighs, feel free to place your feet on the floor at any time. 8 more like this. Find that breath, really start to use that breath. I'm not actually a butterfly, but I do believe breath is essential for flight. 2 more. Lift your right leg. Now lift your left. So keep that coming, alternating legs. As I layer complexity, that's going to fire up your mind, which is a big calorie burner. So totally worth it, butterflies. 2 more. How about both legs simultaneously? We will close and open, close and open. Now it's really important that you tuck in, exhale up, and those elbows are closing, but we're not pulling on our head and neck, right? We want to keep the work in our abdominals. 2 more. Right leg, left arm. Right leg, left arm. Here we go. Yes, now getting into obliques. Waistlines. Butterflies have the best waistlines, don't you think? 2 more. And switch it. Yes. So really starting to reach up, extend here. 4, 3, tucking it all in. Bring your knees into your chest, crunch up. No, reach it all out, arms and legs. Get long and get strong. Crunch it all together. reach it all out. You can put your hands back behind your head at any time if you're starting to feel pressure, your head and neck, right? Neck muscles are muscles we do not want to be working here. 3 more. Big roll, big release. Get cozy, get long. Keep this one out. Flutter kick. Yes, yes, yes. Again, if you need it, hands behind your head. Press your lower back down. You can take the feet up a little bit. If you feel any pressure in your lower back, we got 8, 7, build some good heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, hug it in. Pull it out. All right, you practice the moves. Now, let's fire them up from the top. Crunch. 7. So everything is in sets of 8. That's pretty conventional in the fitness world. 8 is also the magic number for 2024. Adding right, then left. Right. Yes. And I'll talk about that more. 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8, which is the strength card and the tarot. 2, both legs, close and open your wings. Close and open. So the strength card is all about reclaiming the power that is rightfully ours, which starts, yes, with the muscles in our core. Of course it does. 3, 2, right leg, left arm. Bring it across. Yes, starting to get deeper and more dynamic because now you know the moves. 4, 3, 2, switch it. Get in there, butterflies. Remember, we are preparing for flight. We really want to take off. So we got to build those muscles. 3, 2, tuck it all in. Knees in, tuck in, reach out. Yeah, really feel that. Getting cozy inside the cocoon and then trying to push out of it. Cozy, push out. Using your breath. 4. So I'm slowing this down a little bit so I can really feel this because also I know a sprint is coming. All right, keep it up. Hold it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, think that you're hovering, just fluttering those wings. Again, fingertips behind your head if you feel any pressure on your head and neck. 8, 7, 6. Get in there. 4, 3. Build some good heat. 2. Yes. Hug it in. Whew. One more time. 3 is also a magic number in fitness. So the first round you practice, you learn the moves. The second round you fire it up. Third round is the money set where the results live. 3, 2, right leg, then left leg. All right, so you're thinking about the moves less, so now you can think more about what your body is and isn't doing. So we aren't pulling on our head and neck. We are keeping our elbows wide. 2, both legs, both legs. We are using our breath. Yes, we are feeling stronger, happier, more confident with each repetition. 3, 2, alternate, right leg, left arm. I mean, bring it across. You know what I mean. Reach, reach. Again, each rep gets deeper. Can you feel that? Are you using your breath to get there? 3, 2, and switch it. This is the last round, so these are our best reps. Yes. Reach it. 3. Hug it all in. Hug it all in. Really hug and reach. Yes. Visualize this first finish line. Our first set of strength is almost over. So I really want you to earn that rest. Fight for that finish line like athletes do. When athletes see the finish, they work harder for it. 2. One more. Hold it here. sprint, 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 right? Butterfly, really flapping those wings, getting deep, 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 flying across that finish line. 8, 7, 6, come on, 4, 3, get it, get it. Hug it in. Tap into the thumping of your heart. Such a delicious, enlivening feeling. Please drink water throughout the workout. When I'm coaching in the gym, I see people who not only aren't drinking water, but don't even bring water. And I just don't understand that. Fitness is the optimal opportunity to hydrate, which is after sleep, the healthiest thing you can do for your body. All right, so getting into a frog position here. So knees outside the hips. I'm taking my feet wider than my knees as well. Torso is flat and pushing your butt back here. So coming down onto your forearms, you can release your head all the way. You can release your head onto a block. If you have one, whatever feels good for you here. I like to keep pushing my hips back, starting with a little bit of a rocking motion. Aww. My best workout buddies. Who doesn't want kisses while you exercise? So this is Ricky and Frito, for those of y'all who haven't met my very magical puppies and best friends. This stretch is, as you can already feel, a hip opener. And I'm thinking, about the hips as our wing bones, or the wing bones of our hips. That as she's preparing for flight, the butterfly is growing strength, but also she's opening, right? She's unfurling. I also, think the butterfly is a beautiful metaphor because she has everything she needs within, right? In that cocoon, that cellular soup. She has all the imaginal discs, all the patterns, right, for the cells that she needs to, transform herself, right? And that's such a beautiful metaphor, especially if we think about metaphorical imaginal discs, that we also all contain those inside. And that's what we'll be accessing and working with in the shape-shifting and soul flight, soul floss workout that follows. So, as the workout gets tough, again, pushes you past your limits, I encourage you to meditate on the metaphor of the butterfly. I've chosen these animals to stimulate our imaginations as we strengthen our core. So you've got something to think about other than how much you're hurting right now. So like I said, we often forget that our core has a backside too. Our lower back muscles are glutes. So we're going to alternate front and back of the core and get into those, the back, lower back, and the glutes next. Maybe 4 super deep breaths here. Cleanse it out. Come very, very slowly out of this position. We've been in it for a while. It's a super deep stretch. Take your time. Windshield wiper your legs. Maybe shake them out a little bit. Get that blood moving. Bring some life back in there. Coming over onto your belly. Start by extending your arms and legs long, full body stretch. From here, draw your navel up into your spine. See if you can keep, everything but just that navel area in contact with the mat. Bring just the navel up. Really, really tuck it in. Get those abs firing. Hands by your armpits. Hug your elbows in. Roll your shoulders back. Tuck your toes under. And then slowly, very slowly, through plank. Feel that strength to down dog. Lift your right leg high, hips square, toes down. Bring your knee in. Just get a feel for that motion. So high on the toes, chest forward, shoulders over wrists. But we'll lift just a little bit, and again, really tuck it in. Set that foot down, keep the toes tucked, and do what feels like it should be an up dog. Bring the right knee back in. Try it again. Drop down. Yeah. Tuck it in. All right, let's do 8 like this. We practiced. Inhale, exhale. Yes. So I like to imagine this is a butterfly limbering up for flight. Yes, you really have to use your imagination to make the metaphor work. 2 and 1. Hold it there. Hold it there. Take that knee. Left, right, left, right. 6, 5, 4. Again, I like to think that this is a kind of flying motion, or at least practicing for flight. 1, set it down, push it back. 2 deep breaths. Preparing for the left side. Lift the left leg just a little bit, hip square, toes down. Bring that knee into your nose. Practice this position. So I want you high on your right toes, chest forward, shoulders over wrists. We got practically every muscle in our body working except in our necks. Whew. All right, set it down. Toes stay tucked. Drop your hips. Oh, really drop them. All right, practice. Tuck, drop, tuck. Have we got it? All right, speed it up. 8. Yes. So again, imagine that you're preparing for flight. Limbering up, warming up. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in. Right, left, 7. Yes, I am dying to, y'all. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the foot down and flip it over. Continuing to work the back of our core, just giving our upper body, our arms a little bit of a break there. So bring your feet in so you can tap your heels, ideally, and then tuck up and under. Really squeezing the side and bottom of your glute muscles. Open, close. Yes. Up, open, close. So once again, butterfly, preparing for flight. Who's counting for me? Somebody's counting for me out there. I know somebody is. 4, 3, 2. Oh, let's do 8 more. Feels so good. Yes. Lift, open. So this is getting into our inner thighs, which it's a muscle we often forget about, and which we need to keep our knee joints happy. 2 and 1. While you're up there, pulse it, pulse it. Yes, deep, dynamic, make these count. All right, you know all the moves for this round of strength. 8, 7, 6, get in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. However you like to get back up is up to you. So you can do some fancy yoga move, or you can simply roll over. You've practiced the moves. Now we're gonna fire them up. Go faster. Butterflies, right leg. Bring it in. All right, are we ready? Tuck it down, lift it up. 6, 5. Oh, that motion is starting to feel really yummy. 2, hold it here. Left, right. Keep your weight coming forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Push it back right into the left side. Tuck it in. Get a feel for that position. Take a deep breath. Set it down. Let's go. 8. Yes. So again, imagine you're preparing momentum for liftoff. 3, 2, hold it here, right, left, oh yes, 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 this is where the results live, y'all. I am dying 2, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, flip it over. Give your arms a break. So heels into your butt, fingertips touching your heels, up, open. It's a good opportunity to find your breath wherever it went. Tap in to the thumping of your heart. That's the feeling we're coming for, the feeling we're taking to the writing desk. And maybe give your brain a break, right? We got a repetitive move that you don't have to think about too much. You're welcome. Let's get in there. 8. Tuck higher. Get deeper. Side, bottom of your glute muscle. Really go for these. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Come on. Get in there, get in there. So this move is really good for lifting and rounding our butts. Not sure how the metaphor of the butterfly works there. I do think the butterflies have the most delicious waistlines. Not sure about butts, but anyways, why not? We want lifting, we want beautiful butts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3, as you know, is the magic number. This is the money set where the results live. All right, so visualize that final finish line. Commit to it here. Right leg, bring it in. Set up that position. Toes down, let's go. 8, 7. Yes. Imagine now that you're sprinting. 3, 2, hold it here. Tuck. 8. Shift that weight forward. Get really high on your left toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take it back. Left leg right into it. Find your position. Find your breath. Let's go. 8. Yes. Butterflies. We are ready for shape-shifting soul flight. 2. Hold it. Right. Left. See how deep you can get, which is what? Always deeper. 3. And 1. Set it down. Flip it over. Lift, open. 2 sets of 8 here. So again, make sure those heels are all the way in. As we fatigue, as we repeat the moves, we tend to cheat. All right, I want you to feel the fire. Send your breath to the burn. 8. So we're sending our breath to the back of our bodies here, particularly our glutes. 4, 3, get in there, get in there. Hold this one up, pulse to the finish, deep, dynamic. Fire up that breath. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, fly across this finish line. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again. Hug it in. Take a deep exhale. Come on up to your feet. So from our hips, up the back of our legs, I want the toes slightly in, hips slightly out. Hands start at your hips or maybe pushing up your lower back. I want you to make sure that you are hinging, right? We're not folding, we're hinging. Heart forward, butt back. So think about your heart and your butt going opposite directions here. And really it's that butt going back that's leading the motion. Once you get your chest, your torso parallel to the floor, take your hands to your calves, to your ankles, and start to use your hands to pull yourself, leverage yourself down. Again, thinking that your butt and your heart, so avoiding this butt and heart, going opposite directions. Let those deep cleansing breaths return. On the inhale, we lengthen, we make space. And on the exhale, we sink into it. So you're pulling your weight into your toes here, stretching up the back of your legs into your glutes. Take your hands over to the right foot or ankle, whatever works for you, and then pull away back to the left side. You might put your head in the belly of your left bicep. So we're really isolating the stretch on the right side here, moving it to include the side of that leg. 8. Super deep. Super cleansing breaths. Again, making space, sinking into it. 2 more. And take it to the other side. So again, pull back over to the right. And then breathe up the side, back of your left leg into your glutes. Oh, these stretches with our heads below our hips are good for resetting our nervous system. Letting the blood flow the other direction. You've got 8. Breaths, use them to flush out your system. Release some lactic acid. Prepare for the 3rd round of strength. That's right, y'all. You are halfway through this butterfly soul sauce workout. Congratulations. And if this is all you've got time for, all your body's got the energy for, that's cool. Stop the workout. Fly on over to shape-shifting and soul flight. All right, y'all. This is one of my favorite core moves, and one that most folks do wrong. So we are staying low, we are staying close to the floor, your body's in an X. You're reaching for buttons, right? Like on the baseboards that you can't quite get to. And you want to, again, think about length. So right arm, left leg, put your right hand, fingertips gently behind your hip. Practice that, right? Reaching out to the corners. Now try it on the other side. Okay, so you want to come up like this. No, no, no. We're staying low, using the long levers of our arms and our legs to get deeper and knit everything together, right? Really tighten our abdominals up. Okay, right leg, left arm. We've got 8, 7. So think about length, energy through fingertips, through toes. 4, 3, switch it to the other side. So I want you to imagine on each rep, you're getting longer and then you're getting deeper. So this move is designed to get really deep into your abdominal wall. 2, switch it for 4, 4, 3, 2, last one is the longest. Switch it for 4, 3, last is the longest, sets of 2. So 1 and a big reach, switch it. 1 and a big reach. Yes, find your rhythm here, find your strength, find your depth. All right, that's 3 sets. We're going for 8 sets. Building some endurance, building some core capacity. As we prepare to grow our creative capacity. That's right, butterflies. So this is, I imagine, a butterfly just really stretching her wings, you know, that delicious feeling, maybe in the early morning, shaking the dew off, maybe in the afternoon, enjoying the sunlight. One more, one more. Yes. Bring the soles of your feet back into that butterfly position. Knees out, 4-part move. Close, lift, lower, open. So getting more into our lower abdominals here, you can keep your upper body down, head and neck relaxed. Start there, really focusing on squeezing below the navel to give me that little bit of a lift. If that is not enough for you, my beautiful butterfly, add a crunch. Either way, we exhale up and we inhale down. Pushing up through the balls of our feet. Making space for flight. So I imagine we might be pushing out of the cocoon here. Hold this one up, hold this one up. All right, check this out. Right leg extended to the side, left heel to butt, both legs up, and then we switch. Right heel to butt, left leg extended, both legs up. So again, get a feel for this first. This is really a lower abdominal move. That's where I want to target in your core. And then if you want it, if you need it, add the crunch. So again, I'm imagining the butterfly making space in her cocoon, starting to feel her new body. 4 more on each side. Oh yes. Our lower abdominals, especially as we age, really need a lot of love. So let's give it to them here. 1 more. All right, butterflies from the top. Find your X, right and left. 8. Okay, so first time through, we learn the moves, we practice. Second time, we really fire them up. 3, 2, and switch it. Get longer, right? Feel that length. Again, using the long levers of our arms and our legs to get deeper into our abdominals. Switch it on over for 4. 3, last one, longest and strongest, right? So it's like we're winding it up. Woo. 2, sets of 2, and reach. So a really big exhale on that last reach. Yes. So butterflies feeling all the way in to the tips of our wings, bottom and top. Yes, I'm counting. Don't worry, you've got 4 sets here. Core work is the most important work we do. This prepares us for life. When we get injured, it helps us to heal. 2, it maintains our posture, helps us to stay upright. And 1, bring your feet together, knees out, 4 parts. Again, give your upper abdominals a little break here. That is okay. And then bring the crunch back in if that works for you. 4. Woo, yes. 2. Left heel to butt, right leg on the diagonal, right into it. Again, get a feel for the move as needed. Give your upper abdominals a break. 4. Use that breath. Use those long levers to get deeper. 2. Magic number 3, last time through, money set. Take it to the X, right leg, left arm. So again, this is where the results live. It's our 3rd finish line. Visualize it here, commit to it. 2, and switch. Yes, you are stronger than you think you are. Don't listen to whatever your mind is telling you. 3, 2, switch for 4. You gotta believe, trust in your body here. And switch. 3 sets of 2. Remember, last reps. What? Best reps. That's right. So I like to really focus on keeping my toes, my foot turned out here. So as I'm reaching out through my toes, I also imagine I'm lifting up through my heel. That turned out position is really good for our inner thighs and our obliques. 4. Yes, reach. So really feel the length in your beautiful new body. Imagine you too, like the butterfly or metamorphosing. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out. You know this workout move. So I really want you to focus on that lift, right? Imagine you're pushing, kicking out of your cocoon. You're so stoked to see the world again. 2, left heel to butt, right leg on the diagonal. Last move, butterflies, for this set of strength. How strong, how beautiful are you feeling? You are so ready for flight. I know, I am too. I can't wait to get to the writing desk. 4, get in there. 3, best reps, best reps. 1. Oh. Whew. Flip that over. Take your left knee to your wrist here. Taking the left foot back to the right hip crease, because we're going to be in this half pigeon longer. We're going to get deeper. So really, make your body feel comfortable. Spiral that back thigh in and down. Give me a little opening of the heart, of the throat, arch of the back, and then exhale and fold. So I like to think that we're getting into the wings of our hip bones right here. So on the breath, press your hips down, open your hips, make some space in your glutes. That's on the inhale, and on the exhale, you sink into it. So again, finding where your body wants to be here. If you have a block, you might put your head on it. If you need some extra credit, there's always extra credit. Take your hands to the right, left on top, head in the belly of your left bicep, and pull back towards that left knee. Feel how the sensation changes. So another thing I love about the butterfly is that she sacrifices everything, her entire self, on the altar of transformation. She's literally starting over completely. I'm thinking about how 2023 really forced me to do that, whether I wanted to or not. And I had to learn to think of that as evolution. I had to learn to focus on what I was going to manifest. When I rebuilt myself from that cellular soup. And that's part of what these workouts are about. Sharing that process with you. Because together, we are stronger. 2 more breaths. Again, come out of that deep stretch slowly. Windshield wiper. Get the blood flowing again. We're preparing for the last round of strength. So again, working the backside of our core, and also really getting into our side bodies here as well. I think that butterflies have really gorgeous side bodies, don't you? All right, so starting with a side hover. On your right elbow, open right open those wings, feel the energy up through your fingertips. You can totally drop down, right, to your bottom knee, get long through your side body, and lift that bottom hip up, right? So lifting the bottom hip up is the key to this move. You can totally stay here, maybe give me a pulse here if that's your jam. The advanced version, fingertips gently behind your head, tap your elbow to your hand, your fingers, or your wrist, ideally all the way to your wrist. Side crunch. So imagine that you, again, are opening and closing your wings. So I really want you to get your chest open, elbow high at the top. Focus on keeping that bottom hip lifted. 4, 3, yes. Going into the same thing directly on the other side. So take your time on the transition, set that bottom knee down if you need to. Get the bottom hips high, initiate the move there. Side body long. I invite you to stay here if that's your jam today. Advanced option, fingertips gently behind your head, crunch elbow to wrist. Again, imagine you're opening, closing your wings. Really get that elbow high, open your chest. 4, 3, 2, come center. Center hover. We tend to pop our butts up, bring them down, body one straight line. Bring that weight forward, shoulders over wrist, knees, totally cool option. Draw your navel all the way into your spine here. Again, I really want to work our side body, our obliques. This is a very advanced option. You're dropping both heels to one side, hips go down just a couple inches above the floor. So, what do waistlines have to do with butterflies? I do think that butterflies have the most truly delicious waistlines. You know, it's almost like they're wearing horrors of corset. Whew. 3, so we're getting some definition there. 2 sets, 2 sets. Yes, I know, this is very advanced. And 1. Again, taking some pressure off our upper body, come all the way down. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you can see what I'm doing and so I can give myself some space. So, pulse for 2, open for 2. Yes. Again, closing, opening our wings. I'm keeping my feet down here, working the muscles that line the spine. So again, we want to balance out all the work we did for the front side of our core. That way, our tummies don't pooch out. All right, so these back muscles are going to help our posture. Pull everything back in. One more, one more. Ah, yes. Second time. You learned it. Now you're going to fire it up. So again, let's get those hips high. Side body long. Feel the length up through the fingertips. 8. Yes. So I'm going a little faster here, building some good heat. You might do less reps. That's totally okay. 3, 2, right on over to the other side. Set it up first. Tuck that bottom hip up and under. Lengthen your side body. Let's go. 8. Yes. So working all the way around our core. Such an effective butterfly workout. One more. Come back center. Flatten it out. Bring your butt down. Drop to your knees if needed. We got 8 sets. So again, getting into the waistlines. All of this twisting, yes, does make me think about preparing for flight. I know what's coming. I'm getting super stoked about it. 3, 2, oh yes, and 1. All right, again, bring it all the way down. Adjust in your space as needed, and we pulse, and we open. Yes, keep your upper body up off the mat here. Finding your breath. Starting to visualize what? The final finish line. That's right. Last set of strength coming up. 2, yes, and 1. All right, my butterflies, this is it. Our best strength set. Not just yet, but ever. Let's go. 8, 7, 5. As you fatigue, meditate on the magic of the butterfly. Right on over to the other side. Imagine yourself flying out across the Gulf of Mexico, through the jungle, up the mountain slope. 3, 2, bring it center. All right, tap in, y'all. Inner athletes. We all got one. Inner athlete, inner butterfly, inner animal, inner poet, ha ha ha, inner child. We're going to tap into all of that as we move into shape-shifting and soul flight. 3, get in there. It's our last really hard move. And 1, coming flat. Working the muscles in our back that line our spine. Starting to bring our heart rates down here. Starting to let our nervous systems reset. So feel that good motion with your wings here. Flying. Yes. 2 more. And 1. Congratulations. You did that. We got one last deep stretch. Half pigeon on the right side. So right knee to wrist. Again, I'm bringing my right foot back to my left hip crease. Spiraling my left thigh in and down. Open your heart. Open your throat. Grab some water maybe. Exhale. And hold. So I really want you to tune in to the thumping of your heart here, to the rhythm of your breath, to how alive you feel in this moment, this liveness that we are going to take to the writing desk. Again, extra credit, hands to the left, right hand on top, and in the belly of your right bicep and pull back towards the right knee. Feel how the sensation gets deeper. You might imagine your butterfly and you've just taken the most glorious flight through the Gulf of Mexico. And you've returned to your favorite lime tree. You're resting and reflecting on the beauty of the world. How sore your muscles feel, how delicious that feels. To be exhausted, physically exhausted, but mentally full of wonder and awe. 4 big breaths here. Maybe envision your next great poem, story, essay, etc. We'll be planting those seeds together. come back center, again, take your time. A quick stretch here for our abdominals. Start with your elbows down and just roll those shoulders back. You pull them away from your ears. You'll start to feel a stretch through your abs here. This might be enough for you. That's totally cool. If you want, you can start to walk it up. Start by taking your arms out and to the corners, to the edges of your yoga mat. Again, that might be enough for you. Or you can start to walk it back. Wherever you are, drop your chin. Give your neck a little release. And then roll to the right. Center and left. So we really don't want to feel pressure in our neck here, tension in our neck, because the work was in our core. So if you do, that's a good opportunity to check in with me or another fitness professional, because we can help with lots of tips and tricks that we've gleaned over the decades. Bring it center and hold. Visualize yourself as the butterfly, exhausted and enlivened in the lime tree. 4, 3, all right, my butterflies, I will see you at the writing desk for Shape-Shifting and Soul Flight, a Soul Floss workout. Thank you for taking flight with me. I'll be posting some demo workouts throughout the first few months of the year, and then rolling out some paid programming. So please check out the other Soul Floss workouts. Subscribe, stay tuned, because I know you're not going to want to miss